In the summer after my freshman year, I was given the opportunity to study abroad in Italy for a fashion design course. It had seemed like heaven until my dad said I'd be spending the whole month of July there. I was grateful for an amazing opportunity like this, but I was going to be flying to a whole different continent by myself. I went through a program called Abbey Roads, and I would be meeting the rest of the group at John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York. My parents had driven me to LAX and planned to walk me to the gate. I put on a smile to seem brave in front of my parents, even though I was panicking on the inside. As I approached my gate, I heard my mom say, "Okay, so turn around so I can take a picture of you." When I turned around, tears flooded my eyes. I was afraid to travel by myself, let alone to a different continent. I gave my parents one last hug and turned away to board the plane. Not wanting to turn back to wave them goodbye, I walked through the passenger boarding bridge. I didn't want them to see me anxious and crying. I got onto the airplane and walked to my seat and placed my luggage in the compartment above my row. I sat in my seat and kept quiet until my plane took off. When I got to JFK, I became so confused with people rushing past me and the many signs surrounding me. I got lost and decided to call my dad. I was crying uncontrollably while trying to catch my breath as the phone rang. My dad finally picked up and heard me crying. He told me to take deep breaths and to call the lady from the head of the program. My hands shakily found her contact as I hit the call button. The lady, Mariana, was really nice and offered me clear directions on how to locate the rest of the group. I made sure to follow her instructions, and I suddenly came upon a group of people sitting down in a circle. Since I'm shy, I was nervous to meet new people. All eyes had settled upon me, and I was embarrassed that my sad, droopy eyes had given away that I was crying previously. Sitting down with the rest of the group, I had noticed everyone seemed to know one or more people, unlike myself. I was afraid I wasn't going to make any new friends. When we got up to board our next flight to Milan, a girl named Maya came up to me and we introduced ourselves. She had been very welcoming and our friendship took off from there. After the long flight, we spent a day in Milan and attended the beautiful Gothic cathedral Duomo di Milano. When the day was over, we went on a bus to Florence, where I was to spend the rest of my 29 days. Maya and I had started my fashion design course at 9 o'clock sharp. I was to make sure I woke up on time, grabbed my coffee at a cafe, and met at the steps of a nearby library each day. During fashion class, I would look at inspiration, sketch my design out, gather materials, create a pattern, sew the pattern onto my desired fabric, leave an inch of space when cutting around the pattern, and then collect my pieces and sew them together. Trying to look for inspiration came easy, especially being in the heart of a heavily populated city. Our class had many field trips, not just for gaining inspiration, but to also explore Florence's famous cathedrals and other architectures. When the trip was coming to an end, we visited the San Gimignano towers that were huge and beautifully intact. We had the option of climbing the stairs all the way to the top of the tower. Maya and I were always up for an adventure, so we knew we couldn't let this opportunity go to waste. As we barely managed to catch our breaths, we reached the top of the tower. I was in awe of the scenery around me. The bright blue sky lured over the endless green fields of grass. We were so close to the sky, almost making it seem like the clouds were within our reach. At 1,063 feet above the ground, I felt at peace. I knew that I was meant to be there. Traveling by myself had given me the courage to become more independent, explore new places, and meet new people, and inspired me to take on new challenges. Thank you. Shout outs. Mr. Rama, thank you for always having my best interests at heart and being the best advisor. You have given me plenty of advice and it has shaped me into the person I am today. I'm going to miss our outdoor ed trips, especially the skits where we had with Cece the chocolate cow. I will miss dying laughing in advisory with you. Mr. Holloway, you have made my love for English expand throughout the years. You have challenged me to become a stronger and better writer. Besides being a brilliant English teacher, you have offered nothing but kindness to my friends and I, whether that be letting us disrupt your peaceful lunch during rainy days or allowing us to go to your class for X and Y blocks. Thank you for being someone I can come to for advice and for watching over the trio of trouble, as you say, throughout middle school and high school. I will miss you and your class when I go to college. Evan, Lily, Riley, Jolie, Cooper, Connor, and Spencer. I have grown up with you guys through middle school and high school. We have created many unforgettable memories through our time at RHP that I will forever cherish. Alex, Steph, Alexis, Steph, Alex, and Ava, you guys are collectively the funniest siblings ever. Sometimes we all get on each other's nerves, but I love you guys more than anything, and I will miss you guys when I go to college. Mom and Dad, I'm very grateful for everything you have done for me. You have both given me many pieces of advice that I will carry with me to college. I will miss you both dearly. Thank you.